Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Mark Cockrell, principal here at Southern Nash, and I would like to welcome you to this summer graduation ceremony for Nash Rocky Mount Schools. As we begin this ceremony, please make sure that all cell phones are turned off. Please keep in mind that even though this is a day of celebration, this event is a dignified ceremony, and all of our seniors, parents, and family members deserve to be recognized and respected throughout. It is the wish of these seniors to have the same dignified ceremony as those before them, so please hold all applause and recognition until the end of the ceremony. Reminder that we ask you to remain seated throughout the entire ceremony until the last senior exits the gym. If you have to leave the ceremony, you will not be allowed to re-enter. Our speaker this evening is a long-term educator. He grew up in Lewisburg, North Carolina, and currently resides in Bunn with his wife, Jacqueline. He earned a bachelor's and master's degree from North Carolina A&T State University, and educational specialist degree from East Carolina University. He's worked in the school systems of Franklin, Wake, and Nash Rocky Mount. He's worked specifically in Nash Rocky Mount for 22 years, including serving as assistant principal at Southern Nash Junior High, principal at Nash Central Junior High, and Nash Central High School. He retired as the assistant superintendent for student support services in June of 2013, and his educational career spanned 36 years. He has mentored several new principals since retiring, and he says his greatest joy is seeing young people taking their education seriously but having fun doing so. Please welcome our speaker for this occasion, Mr. Leroy Hartsfield.
Good evening. Dr. Jeffries, Nash Rocky Mount administrators, teachers, parents, and most importantly, graduates. First, I would like to thank Ms. May for the invitation and the opportunity to speak with you this evening. Also, thank you, Mr. Cockrell, for the introduction. Graduates, I want to commend you for perseverance as you have stayed the course and kept your eyes focused on getting your diploma, no matter how long it took. Each of you have your own stories on why your journey was just a little longer, but I say to each of you, it was worth it. I personally thank you for not being a dropout. I know you're sitting there hoping this message is going to be short. I can assure you it will be. If the graduation at the respective high schools were done in an hour or less, I know I must be brief. I would like to give you something to think about. Our worldly journey can be seen through lenses based on each individual perspective, often dictated by the moment and circumstance. Are your lenses focused? You are judged by what you do and what you don't do. We show ourselves through action or inaction. In a few moments, each of you will receive your high school diploma, which I believe ends your K-12 journey, educational journey. What you do from this point is extremely critical. I hope you have set goals and develop a plan that is full of aspiration and one that will be productive and rewarding. So, normally at this time of year when seniors graduate from high school, there's three things that normally come up. One of them is, do you want a job? Do you want more education? Do you want to serve in the military? That's typically what's asked of seniors when they graduate. You have an opportunity to do either one you choose. Your parents really want you to choose one. There are some who would tell you there aren't any jobs, but there are some. Most young people start in fast food, Hardee's and McDonald's and those types of jobs. There's some farm work out there and there's some construction work. But I know most of you all are gonna say that is not environmentally friendly. It's too hot, so you won't take that option. The question you must ask yourself is whether the high school diploma you will receive will get you a job and provide sustainable income to support your lifestyle. Just remember, what you are able to do may be limited by the education you have received. However, there are some exceptions. An exception might be somebody in your family recently won the lottery, or you may be born into a wealthy family, and so this may be all you need to have a great lifestyle. If you are to be globally competitive and have 21st century skills, you will need more education. The world we know have jobs that require skills beyond your high school diploma. These jobs in health, technology, engineering, science, education, just to name a few in broad strokes, can help improve your quality of life over time. There are many education options that can help with this. You are fortunate to have community colleges in short proximity of where you live. You got Nash, you got Edgecombe, you got Wilson Tech. So you got some options that you don't have to drive a long distance away to make some things work for you. Then community college's goal is to provide an education and help individuals develop skills to meet the needs of the local businesses. They will help you enter into the local workforce. Now, you must be reminded there aren't a whole lot of local businesses in this area, but there are some. And those community colleges can help you prepare you for some of those technical skills you might need. The community college can also serve as a bridge for continuation at a four-year college or university. The cost is not overly burdensome to do. You may go directly to a four-year institution to further your education, which is also a good choice. We have some outstanding world-renowned colleges and universities in our state. You may have decided to serve your country by enlisting in the military. We all thank you in advance if that is your choice. We live in a world today that is quite volatile. Those who want to protect us from harm and defend our country deserve our full support and gratitude. There are challenges and hurdles ahead of you that the world affords all of us. That's life. You will have some challenges and you will have some hurdles. The approach you take in dealing with these is key, with these hurdles and challenges is key. I would suggest that spend your time on a solution rather than trying to spend your time on dwelling on a problem. If you make a bad choice, learn from it, but always know there are consequences for everything we do. I have a couple of do nots and a couple of do's. Do not blame others for things you have control of. Do not be dependent on your parents forever. Do not think the world owes you anything. It does not. I'm not joking. Some things to do. Respect others and not make impulsive decisions on emotions. Be a good steward of the environment we have been given, because once it is destroyed, it is gone forever. Remember from whence you came and give back to the community through service. The poet William Arthur Ward wrote a poem titled Do More. In his poem, he says, do more than belong, participate. Do more than care, belong. Do more than believe, practice. Do more than be fair, be kind. Do more than dream, work. I hope you know that you're making your parents proud today, and this is a special moment for them as well. They have supported you with encouragement, made sacrifices, provided finances, and most of all, unconditional love. And sometimes you probably say they got under your skin, but they were doing it for the right reason. They did it because they care for you and they wanted you to be right where you are right now. I told you I was going to be brief. I start off by saying we show ourselves by action or inaction. So, will you be known by being a person who's moved forward from this day as an active participant or one who will just exist? You have received a solid educational foundation from National Rocky Mount Schools. Please use it. I hope you will not procrastinate, but look forward. Reflect often and make your parents and yourself proud. Also be happy. I have remembered this quote from the time I entered college by a Frenchman by the name of Adolphe Menard, who was a theologian many years ago. He said, between the great things we cannot do and the small things we will not do, the danger is we shall do nothing. Now, this was done in the early 1900s when he came up with this quote, but I think some of that has changed because there are some great things that we can do. I was trying to think of some things that you can't do. If you put your mind to it, you can do most of anything you want to. But there are some small things we will not do. And some of those small things could be just speaking to someone, helping a neighbor. Those are some things that we can do. But if you are a procrastinator and don't do any of those things, you will end up doing absolutely nothing. Please do something. Your mom and daddy, your guardians, they want you to do something. Good luck and best wishes.
At this time, we will prepare for the presentation of diplomas.
Nash Central High School, Charles Tate Harvey, Jr. Cameron Dale Oakley. Keyshawn Martavius Peoples. Shataja Gerard Smith. Zaki Zamar Stevenson. William Logan Stroud. Shalina Samantha K. Williams.
Northern Nash High School, Jordan Thomas Bolton.
Rocky Mount High School, Courtney Charday Booz. Moesha Shantae Hendricks. Jaquez Dante Richardson. Carlasia Tori Sims. Amani Andrea Lachey Stallings. Tommy Lee Tillery IV. Kevon Terrell Whitehead.
Southern Nash High School, Michael Dewan Pulley.
At this time, I'd like our graduates to please stand. First, want to offer that we are very, very proud of you. This is an outstanding accomplishment for you and your families. With that being said, let's make sure that we take a moment to applaud your support system for getting you here today. Parents and family members, congratulations to you on supporting and raising a fine group of young men and women. And now, by the power vested in me, by the Nash Rocky Mount Board of Education and the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you a graduate of Nash Rocky Mount Public Schools with all the rights and privileges afforded thereby. Congratulations. You may turn your tassels from right to left.